Uh, what's up? Oh, I've been chilling.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover.
I think
Seen a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Giants and the Washington Redskins. This one taken just inside the 10. Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Oh. I mean, it all depends though on, like, you know. I mean, there's a lot of, like, I'm saying there's a lot going into it. Like, it's not as easy as it, like, it sounds. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Darius Geis, his first carry of the game. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll set up a throw. Off to Geis on the screen. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play. It'll be a pickup.
I don't know. I mean, what was her final statement on it? Because for me, personally speaking, like, I can't do, you know, trims, and that's just my little, that's my personal, like, on it. And so, you know, I don't mind, you know, doing a little singing and whatnot, but at the same time, I don't want to, you know, I just don't want to be, you know, in that moment. I don't.
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That's all. I mean, that's my personal thing. And like I said, I don't want to make it seem like
from his goal line here. And incomplete to open things up. Defensively here, you're facing a top.
But I just don't want to make it seem like, you know,
So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I mean, but like I said, it's all good for me. You know, personally speaking, I spoke to her and told her how I felt about it. Like,
That's a good start to this.
let me make sure my party's on lock. Yeah, it's private. I just want to, you know, be careful with it. I don't want to rush people into it. I don't want to, you know, because I don't know, you know, me and that side of things don't talk as much. And so as I told him, like, you know, if you need me, I'm obviously here to help. But at the same time, I don't want to be like a burden. You know what I mean? I don't want people being like, he must feel like he got to be involved. No, you know, I just have certain ways I like to run funerals. I feel like it should be a celebration of life rather than, you know, all quiet. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I don't know why they turned that thing off.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
Here's Johnson. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Now we've got a giant player here, slow to get up after that last play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. They'll fake the handoff.
For me, I just don't want to, seem like a burden on nobody. Because, some people, feel like, in that moment, they don't want nobody involved. And I don't really know the family like that. They're my family, but I don't really know them like that. So, all due respect, I want to be respectful to them, what they wish. That's all.
You worry about your team as a whole
That's all.
because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
The tackle credited to Deshaun Elliott, the safety.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Geis with a carry on 2nd down. Stays on his feet. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of
How's
this
life?
size and
I
these
asked you how you been.
dimensions,
So, how's life? Like as far as school coming along and money.
You're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter games turn into bigger runs later.
And
I guess.
Get it up to the 33-yard line. And a screen only good for
People got
3
their own
time, and
opinions,
it'll
but
bring up
it
a 4th
happened.
down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow.
I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate you doing this.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover...
Oh, go ahead. Do what you gotta do.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because
I'll
they
be
say
here.
so.
It's good.
Whether it's the script, whether it's, just what they're going through, whether it's seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
They'll begin with a run by Gallman. And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll fake it. Now Lauletta. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Lauletta on 3rd down. And he comes back with one complete. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep. Middle of the ball. This is taken in. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one goes for 36
crazy.
yards.
Why is the celebration clock off?
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. In for the score. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. They've had it twice. They punted twice. Not the start they were hoping.
No, 9 yards in 1 quarter. We got to do better.
Every facility we
We need 8.
everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice. So they're furious of going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stump that one for a loss.
I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And a flag comes in.
Please, y'all.
Incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
He'll look to throw. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. First trip to the red zone for the Giants. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Gallman will run it. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
And that's one reason you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Now Gallman. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Out of the gun, Lauletta. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, try to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, but no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. On the catch, it's Crowder. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. the gun. They'll look to throw.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
Over! Hot! Gun! Hot!
Back to throw now in his own end zone. Forced out to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Partner, was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
The Redskins on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 15. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Guy's man complete over the middle. That's Weber. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there of 22. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Leopard!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 10 more there and another first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Back to throw now on first down. Looking for his tight end read, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alec Ogletree. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Now Lalletta on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I believe the Giants got this back, and they will hold on to the possession. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Lalletta to throw. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
All right, here we go. Boom, landed.
Now a play fake, and it's Lalletta. Wide open receiver complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. Kyle Lalletta with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. And he knocks it through. Rosas now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So 1:56 to play in this first half. Back to FedEx Field following this short break. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Airing one out for Crowder. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
He'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. They give him a gain of 37.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Being chased out left. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
That one brought in by his tight end, Adam Shaheen. A good pickup there at 22. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
And they'll throw again with Lauletta. Flush to his right. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Calvin Pryor. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Watch it now, Barney!
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Airing one out for Crowder. This is caught, and he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Right there. All day, baby.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's Lauletta now on 2nd. Flushed out right. And this is incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And it's 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. The Giants on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap to Lauletta. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. So now we look at the Redskins offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
no, tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Lauletta after the interception. To the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Out left to Shaheen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, Tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
From the red zone now, Loletta. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys did not play offense.
This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch it now, Barney. Barney. Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Now here's Loletta. That's complete right around the 8. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
They come out here in the eye. They'll try to pound it in with Goldman. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. Into the Redskins. Have it they do. Well, let's see now, Charles. That's 7 turnovers between last week and this week. 3 here in this game, 4 in last week's game.
You know I do my research, right? And I go all the way back to the best coaches that have ever been in this game. And all of them started with ball security in some form or another, understanding that taking care of the ball was the key to winning games. They can't believe what they're seeing right now because they spend all this time on it with the fundamentals, taking care of it, tucking it away, and they're not doing it.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll hand it down to Geis. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll try and get it with Geis. And he will have the first down as he's up to his 17-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. On 1st down, this is Geis. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Over, 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 over. Be good, be good, be good.
They'll drop the throw. He's going to air one out. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Kareem Barton. He's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up 4th down. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Avoids it at the 40. And that negates a pretty decent punt return.
And the goal is to gain a first down on a punt return, which is 10 yards. This was much more than that, but it is going to come back due to the illegal block in the back.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. They go play action here on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts?
Blitz coming, and down he goes. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. They get 6 yards back on the run, but still have a 3rd and long situation forthcoming.
Detroit! Detroit!
From the gun, here's Lauletta. And an alley to run. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
That was a good effort there trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Flex round! Flex round!
On the handoff, it's Geis. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak, not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Hill to throw on 3rd and 1, and that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He sets to fire deep. That's going to be caught. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They come up in an offset eye. Back to throw again. That's caught at the 3. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Detroit! 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 All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to be caught? No, they say it's incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd. Down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll look to throw, and this is going to be incomplete. Eli Apple, good to the core there as he gets in and knocks it away.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Ohio! 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 Ohio!
Got to try it here. He's back to throw, eluding the pressure right. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, and the Redskins are able to make this a close game again. Hopkins with the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game. That'll be taken in the end zone.
I told them I was going 13-0. You know, I told them I was going to stay undefeated and that nobody was going to beat me. But you know, they didn't believe me. I told them I was going to stay undefeated in this league. And they didn't believe me. And so now they got to face the consequences.
So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
And you're only rushing too.
With your offensive unit,
I know
you
that.
tell them, here's the situation.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
You know, I told him, I said, I'm going undefeated. This is 19-0. You know, and that's what they said. No, you're not.
Continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now it's Loletta.
I thought that was you
Look
actually.
at that, a diving catch. He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game.
Oh
And
shit,
he's
well
got a
fuck you
first
with a
down.
porcupine deal down
Not
there.
totally home free
Yeah,
yet, but
man,
it's looking
definitely.
good as they come up 1st and 10. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
Lucky 56! Lucky 56!
Does it really matter? No. Does it go?
On 1st and 10, Loletta over the middle to Beckham. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
I just want to get out this game.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation,
I win it all. I'm retiring.
play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Yeah, you know, I gotta win something for I retire
He's going to
anyway.
let it go deep for the end zone. Oh, he had 6
I'm going,
points
I
in
told
his
him I'm going
hands
2K.
there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
I am. I'm sure
I'm laughing at myself because I
You
can
know,
just
2K
hear
needs me.
in
That's
film
why
section,
2K
"But
not
Coach,
selling like they
I
used
stole
to.
to Odell Beckham
They
Jr.
need me
Of
on
course
the
I
game
thought
so
he
that
was
people
open."
can start buying it.
They'd love to go deep downfield to him, though. Such a threat.
Yeah, a
I'm
rare
saying,
incompletion
I
because
bet you
most of
next
the time
2K
we
be the highest
expect him
selling
to
2K all
actually come up
time.
with the catch.
I'm being very serious. I'm telling you, I changed franchises. I ain't joking. I'm serious. I'm serious about that.
Touchdown.
Yeah, how you know? How you think Madden has to be low? That's why this year
defense.
That's why this year, you know, it's almost top seller because they knew, you know, they knew what it was about. You know, they knew they had me on their side.
And the
They
formula
did.
there on the two-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
You keep laughing. I'm being very serious. It's a serious moment right now. I'm being very serious.
Make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense is
keep
and he gets him set up near midfield for the
over.
moment. But with that penalty marker down,
but no, they pulled the cord on him Thursday. I mean, they pulled the cord on him Friday, and so I assume for him will be.
So the special teams
I assume
penalty
for
cost
him
some
will
yardage
be
there as they come out on 1st and
probably
10.
next Saturday. But I got things to do next Saturday. I have to,
All right, now look at 56.
I think I gotta go tomorrow next Saturday.
They'll look to throw here on
I'm
1st
gonna do
down.
anything.
And it pops free. The
Rest in peace,
collision there
Tom.
jarred the
Yeah,
ball
hell
loose and
yeah.
brings up 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect
No,
more
I'm not
passes like that
saying that.
downfield. From the
I just don't like
24, they'll
Prince.
go
I
again
don't
on
like
2nd and
Prince
10.
because, you know, they want me saying now. They want me saying, you know, I don't know about that neither. You know, I told him I do more screaming than anything. My vocals, you know, can't hit a high note like we used to.
On 2nd and 10.
Yeah, been cussing so many people asses out with my voice. It's so used to yelling. So when I go high, it's like more. It's not. I'm never saying screaming like squalling. Like it's more like churching. You know, churches. Like, but it's every time because I can't go high. So you gotta like you gotta scream. That's what people call it screaming. But they don't really pop it anymore. But that's what they call it screaming.
Dalvin Tomlinson in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and
I'm
long.
not man for a little bit.
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
I'm going
No,
shopping
I did
later.
have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yes, sir.
Silly, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Eli Apple. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
You were fucking, you know, I gotta get off this air. Let me finish this game. Let me get to, no, actually, you had to call me because I'm getting about to go to sleep. I went to sleep at 11 o'clock last night. It passed my bedtime.
He'll get it up the middle. It's a
You know,
loss of 2
I'm
there.
usually in bed by
2nd down.
9:30.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
Well, you got my number, right? 443. Yeah. And don't give my number out, cause I don't like people know my number. You know, as soon as they want something. Let me go look at these defensive rankings and make sure I'm still number 1. Because if I'm not number 1, if you're not number 1 in both of them, that means you're not doing something right, you know. Yeah, I gotta be number 1. What's that? Let me go defense. Yeah, I'm number 1. Yeah, that's what happened when you're great. You know, when you great, do you know that when you great, look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yo, that's how you know you great. That's how you know you're great. When you're number 1 in everything. In everything. Like, in everything. Did Browns play already? Oh, Browns already played. I play Cardinals next, so I gotta behold him. Alright, when I'm getting off, call me. Or text me. Okay. Me for you. Me